BeatStars.com, the premier digital producer marketplace.
What's up, everybody? It's A Batchon with BeatStars.com, and I got the one and only Terrace Martin. Terrace, how you doing, man?
Cool, man. I'm chilling. Beautiful.
Well, first of all, I have to congratulate you on the records that you did on Kendrick's album. They sound phenomenal, man. It's unbelievable that that record finally came out. I know you guys have been working together for a while. How was that experience changed your state of mind today?
It changed my state of mind. So it definitely let me know that people want to hear, like, we do have a lane. Those of us that do a certain kind of music, a certain type of genre of hip hop or whatever you may call it, like we do have a lane, and people want to hear what we have to say and want to hear the music that we do. Because, we always go through these things with people. One side may not think one side is relevant or this and that, but this is proof in the pudding that is here to show that everybody can have their own lane. Because Kendrick definitely has his own lane, and due to the music that he chooses, that spreads out also. So, that's a huge accomplishment for all of us, you know what I'm saying? All of us with the whole Top Dog and everything like that. And officially a record did come out up under Dr. Dre, so can't nobody say Dr. Dre don't put out records no more.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I mean, I guess it was a rare occurrence for for Kendrick to even have his own creative control, work with the producers that he really wanted to work with, that he built with from the beginning, and Dre really letting him do what he's doing. I mean,
exactly.
I think that's a testament to what your involvement and Kendrick's involvement to the professionalism that you guys brought to the table.
Exactly. Yeah. No, all around, it was a blessing and a very smooth ride, man. It was, it was no heavy politics played. It was just smooth, man. Like, it was, the main priority was the song, the music, the song, the art form. We were all just vessels for the art to come out of. So that was a smooth project. It was beautiful. Now, time to go to the next one.
So you come from a whole family of musicians, vocalists. I mean, just engulfed in making music and creating content, man. It was having a background like that really influential in how you approached your music career today and why you became a musician?
Yeah, it was definitely, it was, having a background like that with all the musicians and vocalists and writers in my family is definitely a huge part of everything. For one, I don't know life without that. I don't know life, like we don't have, like in my household, it wasn't to have a BC playing. We're all kind of just bred for music. So I don't know life without. I don't know what it's like to have a hobby. I do want a hobby. I'm trying to look for a hobby soon. That keeps me out of trouble. So I think having a house like that, hearing all different genres of music, from Gladys Knight to Tower Power to Kirk Franklin to John P. Key to John Coltrane to Sonny Stitt to Tribe Called Quest, I think all that plays a big role now in my music. Like I was telling somebody the other day, like one of my most like memorable times with music itself, and it hit me in my heart, was the first time I heard Guy's record, and that was Guy, G-U-I, produced by Teddy Riley. That's one of my all-time favorite producers. So it's like that was the first music that really hit me in my heart, grooved me, and Peace of My Love and all those records. So it's like I pair up different times in my life with what songs I heard, different years of what records was out and everything. So for me, that's literally all I know is not all I know, but a huge part of my makeup is music. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Completely understand, man. I mean, you had no choice, really. So now with all of the energy that's surrounding the whole Los Angeles area with Kendrick's release, man, what do you feel like has to be done next with producers and artists and record execs and just everyone in that demographic of the world right now to keep the fire going, to keep the energy moving?
I think the thing to keep the energy going is basically the reason why Top Dog Entertainment, Kendrick, and everybody are I don't want to use certain words, the reason why we're growing at a certain speed is because we understand the history of the music and we respect those that come before us. I think we have to understand where we've been to understand where we're going. And the other thing is that I think now at this point people should just keep doing what they're doing, but keep putting out projects, really good bodies of work, concepts, and like let's just like raise the bar. It's like Kendrick did it, but he can't be the only one. You remember in the 90s, Snoop Dogg wasn't the only one. It was other ones too. You know, Dr. Dre, we had DJ Quick. It was a plethora of these artists that emerged from the inner cities of the West Coast and really just grew. And you know, so I think the only thing that we could do is just keep on doing records, keep the politics out of focus, keep the negative politics out of focus, the beefs and you know that, and everybody should just really press their line as an individual. And you know, the more we don't sound like the next person sitting next to us, and the more we can grow. Because you know, once you sound like somebody else, exactly, you become a cancer to the artwork. I mean, you become a cancer to the art form. You know, you're keeping it stagnant. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, if everybody just keeps their individuality and just grow, we have Kendrick. We have, you know, we can't leave out Tiger. Tiger had a good year. You know, we got the Kendrick Tiger Problems. You got YG. You got J Rock, Ab-Soul. You got everybody that can really push this thing further and just kind of go by the guidelines of each one teach one. You know, if we do that, then I think, you know, everything will keep on progressing.
Right.
You know?
Right. Now, you've had experience, you know, working on a major record label, you know, with Warner Brothers and having a production deal there, and you also have dabbled into your own independent, you know, work and released your albums and your music independently. Now, between both experiences, right now in today's world, what would you rather more have? The independence to do what you like and embrace digital technology, or, you know, still have the support of a major record label?
I think they're both great. I think it all depends for your individuality. For me, I think right now, for me, I kind of feel like I'm still practicing. So it's kind of like I'm back on my jazz saxophone mentality where I'm back in the woodshed. And they used to call the woodshed when cats would go out to the back of their house, it would be a woodshed. And they would practice on their instruments all day. And so they felt they were ready to come outside and go to the gig or go to the jam session. So I said, for me, the best thing right now is to be independent in the whole internet push. I'm not opposed to, you know, having a big machine behind, because that's helpful and that's huge. I mean, that's what we have for the Top Dog Entertainment thing. Like, it is a nice size machine. You know, I think, you know, before you go to that machine, you have to make sure that you're ready, and you have to make sure that you have all your T's crossed and all your I's dotted. You know, because you have to give that machine something to support. You know, but yeah, I'm going to follow the whole Top Dog Entertainment situation, which is have the machine but still do the independent push. So I guess to answer your question, I think they're both great things, and if I could have it any other way, I would have it just what I'm doing right now. Like, I feel like I'm part of my own situation in my head, and I'm upstreaming myself until I'm ready to go to the big league. You know, like right now, I'm still practicing. I'm still trying to get my sound together. You know.
Yep. So you mentioned that Teddy Riley was an inspiration to you. Who else in the game really influenced you in regards to music?
Not in no particular order, but John Coltrane, Teddy Riley, Dr. Dre, Herbie Hancock, Battle Cat, DJ Quick, Hank Shockley, Pete Rock, Premier. You know, the list goes on. But my main two cats that I really inspired to be like and inspired, my main three cats to grow are really Quincy Jones, Dr. Dre, and Teddy Riley. Those are the three cats that I look to for guidance. You know, I try to follow their footsteps musically, and they're great. They're great with the business too. So those are the three cats. You know, now those I could put in order: Quincy Jones first, Teddy Riley second, Dr. Dre third.
Cool, man. So what piece of equipment are you using in the studio right now that's really defining your sound, or what instrument?
My laptop. My laptop. But I still use a real Fender Rhodes. We still have a real organ. We use all real guitars, all real bass, real clavinets, real mini moods. So we're still hands on with the analog gear, but my laptop has everything also, and it sounds just as great. You know, it sounds just as great. And of course, a saxophone. I gotta have a Selmer Mark 6 saxophone at all times.
Transitioning into talking about digital and the laptop, what do you think, you know, sites like BeatStars, that's, you know, production houses for thousands of music producers, can really do in this new digital revolution that's happening for artists and producers to connect together?
I think this is it right here. I think really letting people feel more involved and more connected with the producers who they inspire to be like, or the producers that are doing this for a real living, that are in the game, so people can know that music can pay the bills if they stay right at it. And also, you know, I mean, I'm right now, you know, y'all got. I'm on your site right now to talk to you. You know, y'all got it. You know, everything looks good. I'm looking at the far left where it says Discover Beats, Top Charts, Daily Deal, Free Beats, Songwriter Contest, Music Production Contest. Like, everything is cool, you know. Maybe, let me see, do you guys ever do like some type of raffle or anything, contest with native instruments, or like some cats could win like a free machine or a free download?
Yeah. We've partnered with like Propeller Head and Reverb Nation and a bunch of great companies that have brought up.
I think if anything, that would be the next step, is keep building with things that do that, because a lot of cats that are talented, they don't have their own equipment, or they got to borrow a friend's computer or something like that. I think those things, and maybe even somewhere, you know, it'd be fresh if y'all did maybe like a remix contest. You know what I'm saying? Like
we just did one with Hobson and Dizzy Wright from Funk Volume, and we had like 3,000 entries, man. So we gotta get one. We gotta get one with you soon.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think that'd be hot, man, and have that type of thing, and any type of thing where we could, you know, like the more stuff, man, we could just inspire and give away, and each one teach one is all what I'm about. But you guys are doing that.
Thanks, man. You know, what we do is we strive to give aspiring artists all over the world the opportunity to work with people like you.
Okay, cool.
And that's just really what we're striving to do, man. Just have people create great music. Just one last question, man.
Go ahead, man. Cool, go ahead.
I know being in LA, you have access to a lot of different opportunities, I think, you know. Do you feel like artists and producers have to, you know, navigate to an area that is musically centric like LA or Nashville to be successful?
Not no more. You know, not no more. I think not no more because of the internet. You know, the internet took away the coastal situation. Like, everybody is accessible. You know, I cut a record on my album with Music Soul Child for my album 3 Chord Fold, and we had never met in person. We only met on the internet for the past 7 months, and we just met in person 2 nights ago. I mean, after the record was cut.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, even right now, think about the internet. I'm not in LA. I'm in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, working with Quincy Jones right now. And I'm Skyping you from the studio in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Yep.
So it's like, we're still getting the job done on different sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't think that. I think, because mostly everybody that's cracking is never at home in LA. So how you gonna bump into somebody?
True.
You know, everybody's always on the road and working. I think the internet is the best way. Like, the more internet presence you have out there, the more people can see at one time. You know, if you go do a beat battle in LA, a few folks will come. I'll come. Battle Cat will come, a few other local cats will come, but, you know, I mean, after 4 shots of vodka, I'm probably going to forget who you are, but if you're on the internet consistently, then, I'll see you. Guru from New York will see you. Jay-Z will see you. Kweli will see you. Some cat in London will see you. All at one time simultaneously if you keep going. So I think the best thing to do is stay where you're at, get your craft down right, and get your internet presence up. If anything, meet people through the internet. So if you do decide to move to New York or Los Angeles, your phone book is already big, because your name is already in a million phone books. Because it's not about how many numbers you have; it's about how many people have your number in this business. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So people say, I got contacts and blah 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 blah. You know, I only got about 20-some numbers in my phone. Cause that's just what it is. So it all depends. It all counts on who has your number, who is not who you have. It's like, let the music speak. Be as silent as long as you can, and they'll call you. If you give the music 150% of your time in your life, it'll give you back 200%. If you give it 90%, it'll give you back nothing.
And that was the last question I was going to ask you is, what advice you got for artists and producers, but you summed it up right there, man. And, thank you for.
Well, if I will say something to artists and producers is to extremely stay focused. Like, and if you're trying to really like get your craft together, you got to really put things into perspective. It's like, I mean, not to sound down about it, but or down or up about it, but a lot of us have sacrificed a lot to be in the position that we're at, whether it's family, kids, relationships. I can't keep a fucking girlfriend. I can't keep one of these motherfuckers because women need time. They need time, but the music needs time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you something my father said. He said, "Man, you have all the time in the world to fall in love. You don't have all the time in the world to get your shit right."
It's true.
So if anything, I would say stay focused. And if you're at a level to where you need to just get your thing together, then you got to be your biggest fan. You got to stay focused and only accept people around you, not that kiss your ass, but people that tell you the truth and people that support what you're doing. It's like if it's 5 of your friends and they all hanging out with you and y'all got day jobs and they know you trying to get somewhere, then you should quit your day job, focus on your equipment, and hopefully they help pay your bills until you get cracking and you pay them back. Otherwise, cut them off.